Me, my nightly training session to get you into the healthy habit of exercising. Folks, exercise is mandatory, meaning you have to train every day. It doesn't have to be that long, but there's a big trend in people having metabolic disorder, and that's a nice way of saying you're lazy. You're lazy and you're probably overweight. The BMI doesn't need updating. You are just lazy and overweight. This is the stark reality of the world, folks. I'm going to tell it to you as it is, straight, without any sugarcoating, because that is something that probably nobody else in your life will do. I'm here to do a 15-minute training session every day for myself, yours truly, Dave here at Start Building Me. And if you can benefit from that, all the better, because it's free and it's for a limited time. Ask me questions, hit me up on Start Building Me at Twitter or any of the other platforms. This is multicast to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook all at the same time. But like I said, I'm going to walk and talk as this is a session for me. I like exercising at the end of the day just to break out of the routine that I've just gone through to put myself into the world of slumber, and that involves a 15-minute training session of some squats and some push-ups, and to chat to some people online, answer some questions if they have any, and if not, do some squats with me, do some push-ups, something that you have to do every day, folks. Mandatory, as I said. In addition to walking, you can't avoid this. You must work your body, else your body doesn't work. It's that simple. I like to use a kettlebell when I'm doing it. It's just a 16 kilo kettlebell, just to add a little bit more resistance to something that should be extremely easy for you, folks. A squat is the motion of sitting down onto something and standing back up like a chair or the corner of your bed, or in this instance, a Hindu squat. Well, Hindu squat's actually raising your heels. If not, just sitting down onto a chair and standing back up. It is Start Building Me after all. We don't really get into the technicalities of it. And breathe. Jazz in the house, good to see you. As always, like I always say, really focus on your breathing. Sanity in the house as well. 12 kilograms, also special weight. The princess, aka the Franklet. Hope she's doing oh well. Whatever works, it could be any weight. I know Jazza has some kettlebells as well. It just makes it so you don't have to really rep it out and do a whole bunch. You can just do 3 like that. Shake your legs out. Take it easy. My pup wants to come in. He will get in the way though. So Addy has to work up to it before he can come into the Start Building Me studio. I like to walk on the spot, walk backwards, as I always say. Walking backwards teaches you how to walk properly, being landing on the balls of your feet instead of on the heels. And breathe, as always. Breathe, breathe, breathe. If you take nothing else from Start Building Me, it is to focus on your breathing, folks, or in through your nose, out through your mouth. Like I explained yesterday, most people don't breathe with their diaphragm, something that we've picked up as humans because we don't want to breathe out through our stomach because it looks unflattering, and as a result we are the only mammal that doesn't breathe properly due to vanity. Some trivia for you there, folks. But if you want to learn how to breathe properly, lie on your back, in front of the TV, on the floor, whatever. Put your phone or something on your stomach. Breathe out, your stomach will inflate. Breathe out for as long as humanly possible, so when you actually take a breath like now, you really feel your stomach and your diaphragm suck out, and that's a full breath of air as it should be taken. But for then, you will figure it out over time, doing some squats and breathe. We are competing against ourselves and our performance yesterday, nothing more than this at Start Building Me. I'm trying to get you into the habit of exercising, folks, because you have to exercise every day. You really have to drum that into your head. You must exercise every day. It's one of those things, you'll get to a stage in your life and the doctor will say, to get out of this situation that you're in, you have to exercise. It's like, if you've got a good doctor, they'll say that. If you've got a crap doctor, they won't say it. But it is almost a panacea for every single illness out there, that you can improve your condition and where you are or where you result as a result of not exercising by exercising. So that's what my goal in life now is, to make sure that I beat this out like a dead horse. Sorry for the non-PG symbolism, but that's the reality of it, folks. You're not fooling anyone if you don't exercise apart from yourself. That's why exercise and health is so revered, because you can't cheat it, you can't scam it, you can't buy it. You've just got to do it. As the Nike slogan said, a better slogan has never been conceived. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put my air conditioner on tonight as the temperature is starting to increase here where I am in tropical far north Queensland, which is very nice, but it makes you sweat. And I have sweat all I can sweat today, and would prefer not to continue sweating. So, 5 minutes on the clock. We are a third of the way through. I feel the blood pumping through my legs, in through my glutes, aka my butt. I can feel good tension. I can feel an element of coordination that I've developed over the last 5 minutes, meaning that the quality of my squat has improved. Every single one that I've been doing. This should be second nature, folks. You should really be able to do squats, you know, without a kettlebell, but quite a lot. Mr. Shine is back, the Glimmer Man. Indeed he is. And we'll get some back. I even noticed today, even with all my bright LED lighting, you can see that I got a little bit sunburned today, but 'tis the nature of it. As Ruxpin and Planis once famously said in their absolutely awesome grime song with Foreign Beggars. I love that song. I was like, 2006, 2007, the nature of it. What a tune. What a banger, mate. What a banger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And breathe. Well, that is it, the Glimmer Man. That's it. It needs to be a horror movie. I thought it was. No, it was an action movie, wasn't it? Drama. Drama? Cop drama. Something like that. We are halfway through the session. It just shows you how quick and productive it is to do an exercise. And as I always say, nothing is not as good as something. And that's what we're aiming for here. The bare minimum. Glimmer Man 3 times. Glimmer Man, Glimmer Man, Glimmer Man. Where is he? Hey, where is he? Hey, who are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's funny how even within a set, even within a 15-minute session, your coordination can improve and make you sweat, not bleed. Yeah, well, Glimmer Man can stay the frig away from Start Building Me's virtual Maroubra studio, because I ain't sweating anymore today, folks. Well, I will in the next few minutes, but it's that time of the year where I have to put my aircon in on the studio before coming in here within 30 minutes. Unfortunately, I did not have the time to do it today, so it is quite toasty in here, and I don't like it toasty. Actually, that's not true. I love the heat. I think it would be hard to go back to jumper territory, let alone jacket and beanie and scarf territory. Prague's -8, -15s. No siree, cannot do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pump the blood up from your legs, and guess where it goes, folks? Up through your renal system, up through your stomach, through your lungs, into your brain. How about that? Some blood in your brain is probably something that you should be striving for. I, again, am horrified speaking to the youth of the day who have anxiety and depressive issues, who haven't considered regular exercise. I exercise religiously on a daily basis because if I didn't, I would fall apart. Now, that's kind of a blessing and a curse, because the blessing has been this way for me in my family. Everybody exercises because we depend on it for our mental health. Now, you want to grow beyond that so you're not dependent on it, because what happens if you get injured, for instance? But I put it to you that if you're really struggling with life, struggling with work, whatever it is, and you don't exercise and you think, oh, I have mental health issues, and you don't exercise, really, you've got to exercise more before you start whinging and whining about it. Yeah, give me 20. There's no drama in that at all. Like I said, just short and sweet. Only here for another 5 minutes, so make it count. Do a few push-ups, a few squats, and as always, that is the beauty of Start Building Me, folks. This is a 15-minute session. You can come for 5. You cannot come at all. I'm not an influencer. I'm the anti-influencer. I'm the person that wants you to realize that you shouldn't be somebody else's farmed engagement. That's seriously some loser talk right there. I want you to be able to exercise here or outside, whatever it takes to maybe, as I always quote Terence McKenna, to create your own culture, right? You're the most interesting person in the universe, and you really need to appreciate that. And you need to do what you think's cool rather than sitting and watching some twat online playing a video game or something when you could be, you know, maybe playing that video game yourself or doing something far more interesting, creating your culture, otherwise, whatever it is that you may be doing. And unlike me, follow what I say, not what I do. Breathe. If you take nothing else from here, it is that you should focus on your breathing. When you're sitting at your desk and you're feeling stressed, you're feeling anxious, switch everything off, take your headphones off, go outside. In through your nose, out through your mouth. The world is not ending. The media is full of lies. You don't have to meditate. I'm just saying that people are very wound up at the moment by media in general, social media and traditional media. Always remember that quote that I love to quote is, a narcissist is somebody who believes the world is specifically ending during their lifetime, folks. The world isn't ending. It will in your head though, if you can try to convince yourself that it is, but it really isn't. And you know, the Fight Club quote, you might not be a rock star, you might not be a movie star, but you know, rather than getting angry and bitter about it, just try and do something, anything, you know, whatever it is that interests you. Focus on yourself. Don't focus on everybody else around you. That's just a surefire way to be disappointed. As they say, the comparison is the thief of joy, right? So if you're a girl and you want to be Kylie Jenner, then you're not going to be Kylie Jenner and you're going to be disappointed. So, like I said, it's a guaranteed path to failure. It's ending so better consume. It's ending so better consume and obey. Yeah, well, basically that's the path that so many people are taking, and it's funny, you know. I'm not going to get down on the COVID stuff at all, but it just shows you that people are so compliant, like they don't question anything apart from what they're told to do. It's like, oh, well, an expert did it. I may as well do it. It's like, well, yeah, that happened in Nazi Germany as well. And the government isn't always worth trusting. In fact, Ronald Reagan was the person that once famously said, the scariest words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down to the crotch cam, do a few push-ups and let's get out of here. What do you think about that? We are done. Down to the crotch cam here, going across. I really need a producer. A producer that I'm not going to pay anything. It doesn't sound like a good deal. Let's end in somebody consumers there. Have you seen They Live? Great classic movie. I think I have. But I find it incredibly difficult to sit through movies at the moment. I was just speaking to a friend in Canada today who is on the same path as me. I find it very hard to stay focused watching movies unless I'm really drawn to it. The last one I saw that I really liked was called Michael Inside. Check that out. It's pretty cool, pretty realistic, interesting drama. Anyway, spread your fingers, tense your butt, look up and breathe. I'm going to freestyle some out of here. Watch my YouTube instructionals if you want to know the full plan of how to do a proper push-up. You can do them off your knees like that if you prefer. But as I said, Start Building Me has an ulterior motive, and that is to exercise myself. Get the blood pumping, go and have a sweat in my steam room, my portable steam room, and then hang out with the hounds for the rest of the night. Maybe do some zone 2 cardio whilst watching Shane Gillis's new comedy. If you guys have Netflix, I'm going to download it. I mean, not download it illegally. Shane Gillis's special. I dig him. He's, I don't know, probably sort of bloke humor really, but some of it's just general clever observations. And don't forget, a push-up is basically planks with movement. So we're over the time now, but I want to bang out maybe another 10 or 20 before I get on. Since I'm already sweating now, my plan was not to sweat, but that is too late. And focus on my camera angles, see which part of my studio I need to upgrade next. And don't forget the wrist walk. So if you've got your hands like a push-up, you might just want to lean out over your wrist to give your wrists a bit of a stretch. If you find you've got tight wrists, you don't want to be making them too tight. Anyway, folks, love you wherever you are, live or on repeat on my multicast system here. Switch off social media and the news. It's all garbage. Focus on yourself and your sphere of influence directly around you. Ask me questions if you want at startbuilding.me on Twitter. Else I'll see you tomorrow. 2, 3, tense your butt. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the blood is pumping into my brain, folks. And guess what? That's really, really essential. You have to exercise, as I say, every day. Your body will not work if you do not want your body. Have a good one, folks. Take it easy. Man, look orange. Maybe I've got to change that tint of my camera. Anyway, love yous. See ya.